What's the worst way someone's destroyed their own life in one sentence? My older cousin Max had this golden boy reputation, captain of his soccer team, 3.9 GPA, charming to every adult he met. At family events, all the parents whispered, "Why can't you be more like Max?" My aunt and uncle practically paraded him around like their greatest achievement. He was the first in the family to get into an Ivy League school, Cornell, on a full ride. Everyone was obsessed with him, but I knew things they didn't. See, Max wasn't just good at hiding things, he was obsessed with the game. Manipulation, lying, charm. He treated it like a skill set, a game he was always winning. During his sophomore year of college, he started dating this girl, Olivia. She was different, not in a cliche, manic pixie dream way, but actually grounded, smart, socially aware, funny without trying to be. She interned for political campaigns, volunteered at women's shelters, and somehow still had time to crush a biochemistry double major. At first, it seemed like Max had finally met his match. They balanced each other. She kept him humble. He pushed her to relax. But then, of course, Max started maxing, flirting with other girls, lying about where he was, losing his phone when he was out past 2 a.m. One weekend, Max came home to visit, and I caught him texting 3 different girls in 5 minutes. I asked, "What about Olivia?" He laughed and said, "Relax. She's just my resume buffer." I didn't even know what that meant. He explained that being in a stable relationship made him look responsible, emotionally mature, like husband material. It was good optics, especially with her social justice crowd. Plus, he added, her dad's loaded. I told him he was playing with fire. He rolled his eyes and said, "Please." I could cheat in front of her and she'd apologize for making me feel cornered. Fast forward a few months. Olivia invited Max to her family's holiday dinner. Big deal. They'd been dating over a year at that point. She said her dad wanted to have a serious talk with him. Max called me the night before, freaking out, asking what kind of ring he should pretend to be interested in. I told him to either get real or get out. He laughed it off, said he had a plan. Dinner went smoothly, too smoothly. Olivia's parents were warm, polite. Her younger brother even made a toast about new family beginnings. And then, dessert came. Olivia's dad stood up and said, "Before we dig in, there's a video we'd like to show." Max looked confused. A laptop was placed on the table. Someone hit play. It was a screen recording. Dozens of text threads, DMs, even Snapchat saves. Every lie Max had told. Every girl. Every message. Then came screenshots of Reddit posts from girls Max had ghosted, talking about a charming Cornell guy who promised the world and vanished. One post had 12,000 upvotes. Olivia sat completely still. Her dad paused the video and said, "Max, would you care to explain any of this?" Max just sat there, completely frozen. For the first time in his life, he had no story, no charm, no smirk to hide behind. And then, in the silence, he said the sentence that destroyed everything. "Look, if she didn't want to get hurt, maybe she shouldn't have fallen for me." That was it. One sentence, one stupid, arrogant, final sentence. Olivia stood up and poured her wine into his lap. Her dad shook his head and said, "Get out." Max tried to laugh it off, called it a prank, but nobody was buying it. He left humiliated. The aftermath? Olivia posted the video on her Instagram story. Max's face, his texts, his resume buffer comment, all of it went viral. He lost his internship, got booted from his fraternity, and alumni pulled donations from the college chapter citing his behavior. By the time he graduated, no one was talking about his 3.9 GPA. They were talking about how he threw away everything for a cheap line and a cheap thrill. The last time I saw him, he was working customer service for an insurance company. No friends, no girlfriend, no resume buffer, just regret. He tried to blame Olivia, the internet, even me, but everyone knew the truth.